Hi everyone, it's Marcia Lopez with Women's True Healing, and I wanted to talk to you today about your uterus and proprioception. A lot of you know, and from my IG page, you understand that spirituality is a big part of how I approach healing, but awareness and connection is another aspect of how I approach womb healing. And having an awareness and having a connection to your uterus, to your womb, is a vital step in beginning any womb healing process. And the way I go about this is getting folks to understand proprioception in action. Okay, and what proprioception is the ability to be aware of any part of your body without looking at it. For example, you can easily be aware of your right elbow just by me mentioning your right elbow, and you don't even have to look at your right elbow. You can also be aware of your inner ear, your inner right ear, or your inner left ear, and you don't even have to be able to look inside your inner right ear or left ear. You can be aware of the inside of your nostrils. Some of you can be aware of the back of your eyes, the back of your throat. So these are some examples of proprioception. Taking your already innate ability to be aware of your body and bringing that to this part of yourself, your womb, this part that for some of you may be in need of healing, can be a very, very important step. Are you aware of your uterus? So this is a basic model. This is not a true model. Everybody's pelvises are different. Everybody's wombs and bladders and such are different. But this is essentially where the uterus is. The uterus lies on top of your bladder. This is your bladder. Your bladder is right in front of your pubic bone, and your uterus lies in front of your rectum, or your descending colon. Now, your uterus can be in different positions in your pelvis. It could also be retroverted. It could be slightly prolapsed, things like that. But if you can start to imagine your uterus, if you can start to have proprioception of the uterus itself, you can really enhance your well-being. You can really start to enhance the way you exercise. You can start to enhance the way you palpate your belly. You can enhance your sexual intimacy. You can address issues of your menstrual cycle. And the goal here is to not be aware of your uterus just when you're in pain. The goal is to be able to be aware of your uterus at any point in your life, at any point during the day, at any point during the week. So this model shows fascia covering the uterus, fascia encapsulating the ovaries. These are these yellow things. And this is the fimbriae of the fallopian tubes. This model opens up and you can see the cervix. Now, some of you have experience with touching the tip of your cervix, and that's a great way to enhance proprioception, to enhance the awareness and the position of your uterus, to locate your uterus in your mind's eye as you go about your day. Some of you have felt your ovaries ovulate, and so you can have that sensation of where your ovaries are in your body. But I really want you to begin to imagine your uterus in your pelvic space. And you can do this by closing your eyes. You can close your eyes and you can take some deep breaths. And I like to guide people into breathing into the totality of their pelvis, into their pelvic bones, into the muscular structure, into the surrounding organs, into all aspects of the uterus and the fallopian tubes and the ovaries and the cervix and the walls of the vagina and the vulva, etc. For you to really start to begin to get a sense of what is going on in this space. Okay, so you can start to become an expert about your own body, and you can start taking autonomy about this space, and you can start really leading the way on how you want to go about your womb healing process. And for a lot of people who are going through the process of womb healing, I do speak about thinking about your uterus every day, connecting with your uterus. What does it feel like? What are the sensations? What's it like down there? And so having this sense of proprioception, like being able to imagine the top of the uterus, which is your fundus, which is above, kind of lays on top of the bladder, the back of the uterus closer to the cervix, and being able to imagine in your mind's eye all aspects of the uterus can do amazing things for you. So I want you to just consider this as we approach the coming new year. I am going to be having more courses on this. We're wrapping up this year 2020, and it's been quite a ride for all of us, and it's definitely caused me to pivot and to see how I'm going to go about and offering different content and courses for people as I balance the private practice life that we sometimes are allowed to do and sometimes are not allowed to do as our current situation unfolds. But this kind of information, these kinds of ideas, and these kinds of prompts are part of the healing process as I have helped other people embark on. So I want you to think about your uterus. I want you to see if you can imagine your uterus in your pelvis, in your mind's eye, and start to really enhance your own natural ability of proprioception and apply it to your womb. So you can feel where your right elbow is, you can feel where your left toe is without having to look at it. So you can feel where your uterus is without having to look at it. You can feel where your cervix is without having to look at it. And this is part of developing a deep connection and a deep awareness with your womb and helping you on your womb healing journey. So I hope this helps. I hope this inspires you. Thank you for stopping by to watch and to listen. Thank you for sharing, and I'll be coming out with more content. Again, this is Marcia Lopez with Women's True Healing. Take care. I hope you're enjoying the ending of this year, resting and developing your proprioception with your uterus. Bye-bye.